Hello my YouTube friends. I just wanted to get on here and show you my tracker today and show you what I'm going to be doing. I actually bought this trim and bumper paint from Dupli.Color. I actually got it at AutoZone, but it's Dupli.Color. And I'm going to be painting, I'm going to be taping. So first of all, this video is just to, this is a part one video, so I hope it don't get anyone discouraged. But this is just going to be going over what I'm going to be doing in the next couple days. The weather isn't right here to do any of this. It's sunny outside, but it's 61, so it's a little chilly, and to do this kind of work outside. But I hear this stuff is some good stuff, man. And I've been watching some YouTube videos on it and seeing the results, and it looks pretty good. So actually, I'm gonna come underneath here and paint all this and clean it up and get rid of that discoloredness to it. And from what I've seen on these YouTube videos, man, it really looks good. My biggest thing was I've never used Dupli products. I'm a big fan of Rust-Oleum paints, and I've used Rust-Oleum for years and years and years, and that's just everything I do with Rust-Oleum turns out great. So I don't know, man, we'll see what this turns out to be, and I'm gonna take you guys through the whole project of it. So today I just wanted to get out here and make a pretty quick video on what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna be painting this bumper. I'll be doing around here. Of course, I got to tape all that off and do that. And then I'm gonna do this back bumper as well. And I've undercoated the whole underside of it, so I'm thinking about going ahead and putting undercoat on this piece right here. And I don't know, I'd like to use this, but I've been just really questioning whether I use the undercoat from like here down and then from here up use this Dupli-Color. I don't know, but I guess that's one of those things I'll get to, and when I get to it, we'll see what we're gonna do. And then in here on the inside, I've added all these toggle switches, and each one is running direct to my 12-volt battery. So, you know, this right here is the under LED lights. This right here operates my fog lights, and this one right here operates my inside LED lights. And then I have this one right here, which I've already wired up, and I always like to wire it up and label it so that whenever I get under the dash and start running things, you know, I don't get confused. It's already there. Now up here, this is what I was really wanting to show you guys. Up here, I put in a LED light and took out this light right here, and it's still not bright enough in here. Not as bright as I'd like it. So what I did over here was I found these marker lights, and they fit right in there, and this little cap comes out, and I'm thinking about running this to that other toggle switch that I just showed you right here, to where when I flip that switch, you know, these two, it's hard for me to hold the camera and put this in here, but I'm assuming that I'll be able to run these wires down here, down this side. Let me lift the seat. So I'm assuming that I'll be able to run them down here, and hopefully there's a hole right in here going down, so I don't have to drill anything, and then get it down here, run it down here, and run it to right in here and be able to go underneath that carpet, right? Go underneath the carpet all the way up, and then make it up to the dash. What's that? Anyway, So yeah, and that way, all pretty much when I hit this switch right here, this toggle switch, it'll turn on those marker lights up there. And I have already ran 12 volts to them, and they're bright, man. I looked for other little white interior dome lights, and nothing really looked cool enough that would fit up there. And being that I'm only going to turn them on when I need interior, more lights for the interior, I don't think that'd be against the law or do anything like that. That would be against the law. But man, I tell you what, it really looks cool. It's going to look cool in there. You know, that's going to look really cool when I hit that toggle switch and these light up. It's going to give me a lot of extra light. Like I say, I put 12 volts to it in the house last night in a dark room, and just one of them is going to be bright enough. It's a lot brighter than that light right there. And I figured too, now keep in mind, what I like about this is I can turn all this stuff on without the ignition on, you know? And that's what's really cool, because it's going right to my 12 volts. And you know, you get out of the vehicle, and there's no way you're going to forget to leave that on. I mean, these bright red lights are really cool. So I'll have, with this one that's going to run my marker lights on the inside of the vehicle, then I'll have one more left. And then all these little things will be taken up. But what's going to be cool is I'm going to have this one. I'm going to put another one here. And this one is going to run my, I'm going to run direct to it. I'm going to have my radar detector on it. Either a radar detector or a cam, a video cam in here, hooked up to it, so that you know, and it acts like a you know, if there's motion or whatever, it starts recording. And I always kind of really wanted a road camera, you know, for videoing me cruising down the street or whatever. So I'll have my GoPro, which I'm recording on right now, facing me if I want to do videos in the tracker. And then I'll have my my other cam facing the street, the highway, recording the street. And they've got so many different ones out there, you know. There's pros and cons on all of them. Some will have a rear camera and a front camera. Some will have just a front camera. Some you can put an app to it and download all your video files. Some only take over, won't take anything over 32 gigabyte. I mean, I wish they just make one that'll do everything. Front and rear camera. Take as, you know, many gigabyte SIMs card as you want to put in it. And I don't know. I guess that's where they get you thinking and confused on buying them. But this is really, really cool, man. And I think these little lights were like $3.99 at AutoZone, and it lights up really, really bright. And so I was looking at those caps, and I was thinking, I wonder if they pop off. And you know, I've had this, you know, a couple months now, and I was like, I wonder if they pop off, and I wonder if this is all hollow here. And it is. So, you know, I popped it off, and you can see, you know, you can actually run wire up through here, you know, and across. So I don't know if I'm gonna take this wire and actually run it this way and in here and then down. But my next video, you guys, is gonna be, I'm gonna be going over how I'm gonna be doing this, actually showing you. So like I say, I don't know if I'm gonna run this wire here, come down, and then come down with the two, and then come under the carpet, and then go up underneath there, go up, and then come out. And it's gonna be nice because all these little, like I say, all these things are gonna be taken up. And I really like doing all the prep work first. That way when I go do the project, it makes it so much easier. You got everything there. There's no confusion about where the wires go or what goes where. I'm trying to push this stuff in, man, and do this with one hand. But it's gonna somewhat go in there like this. All right. And so then I'll have one here. All right, guys, well, I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining in, man. In the next video, stay tuned. Like I said, this is part 1 of part 2. I'm going to actually be doing the bumper and this wiring on one video. And thanks for joining along, and we will see you again.